WTWO Sports with Omar Tellow.
Good evening, everyone. Fresh off a no-hitter by Sean Manaea, it's certainly an exciting time for Indiana State. More on him in a minute, but the current Sycamores had quite a tall task today. Try and take the series from Dallas Baptist. Out to the stadium we go. Bottom third, ISU down 2-1. Dane Giesler here goes the other way, and they're set up with runners on the corners. Next batter is Chris Ayers. He homered yesterday, and this one might have had a chance if it wasn't for that pesky wind, but good enough to score Clay Dungan, and it's tied at 2. Dallas Baptist answers, though, in the 5th. A slow roller here to third is hard to handle, and this would bring in a run to make it 4-2. But the Sycamores come back in the 6th. Jared Watkins here finds the hole to right. First and second, so they're all set up for Luke Fagan, and he goes right back to the pitcher. Chris Ayers scores to cut it to 4-3, but here's the turning point in the 7th. Tim Millard, 2 men on, deep to left. C.J. Huntley under it. Looks like he might have a shot at it, but just right over him. 3-run shot, and Dallas Baptist wins the game and takes the series. Here's manager Mitch Hannes on what he told them after the game.
I felt like too much free baseball, too many walks, too many hit batsmen, those type things. I mean, we pitched ourselves into some jams that we couldn't get out of.
Next up, the Sycamores have a tough stretch with an 8-game road trip starting on Tuesday at Northern Illinois. Well, what a historic night for former Indiana State pitcher Sean Manaea. The Oakland A was dialed in last night against the Boston Red Sox, and he needed just 1 out to seal the deal. And here is the final out in Oakland.
High ground ball right to short, and Sean Manaea has no-hit the Boston Red Sox.
What an amazing game. It's the first no-hitter in the majors this year, and the first time Boston has been no-hit since 1993. Here he is after the game talking about one of the plays where he almost lost the bid.
Honestly, after Marcus dropped the ball, I thought that was it, and kind of didn't even think about it until I looked up in the 7th or 8th, and I was like, oh my gosh, why is there still 0 on there? So after that, my adrenaline started pumping a little bit again, and I really wanted to finish this thing out.
I also had a chance to ask ISU manager Mitch Hannes about Sean's historic accomplishment. Here he is on that.
Well, I have to admit I didn't get to see it, but I got a lot of texts last night, and what a great thing for him. You know, that guy is a special pitcher, and to throw a no-hitter against the Red Sox, as hot as they've been, that's pretty impressive.
Well, what a great story. Congrats to him. Meantime, the women were in northern Iowa today with a chance to win the series against the Panthers, but unfortunately they drop it 3-0. They're right back on the road on Tuesday at Evansville. Now to the NBA playoffs. The Indiana Pacers back at home looking to take a 3-1 lead in their series with Cleveland. Early going. Victor Oladipo here, a nice spin move, and he lays that in. How good has he been in this series? But you have to get some help from your friends. Lance Stevenson will take all 3 of these, and it's a 1-point game. Second quarter, it's Miles Turner following suit. This cuts the deficit to 13. The Cavs, though, led by as many as 16. In the 4th, Oladipo with the runner. Thaddeus Young is right there for the putback, but the Cavs rally and win this one 104-100 to tie the series at 2. We'll see what happens in Game 5. In baseball, the Cards with a chance to sweep the Cincinnati Reds. We'll pick it up in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Colton Wong gets all of that going, and gone. Cards up 1-0. Now the 7th. 2 on for Paul DeYoung, and no doubt about that one. 3-run shot, and the Cards cruise to a 9-2 victory to indeed finish the sweep. Other scores, the Cubs beat Colorado 9-7. And hey, good news, as Chris Bryant appears to be okay after getting hit in the head. Scary play there in Colorado. He doesn't appear to have a concussion. Also, the White Sox down by the Astros 7-1. And that's a look at sports. The Reynolds Wrap is next.